Morning students. Right. So we have completed partnership problems and ages, but as I told you that we have just completed the basics of the topic. So today let us see how good you are able to answer these concepts, topics, because as I told you that once you are good at the topics, obviously you can answer any of the questions that is given to you. The most important thing for any competitive examination, as far as the learning process is concerned, one should be very strong at the basics. So I believe that you are so good at basics right at the moment. I hope that yes, you can handle the questions, right? Okay students, now I will be giving you some questions and you are ready to answer these, okay? And for every question I will be giving you some time, so let it be something 40 seconds or 50 seconds. Try to answer the questions as quick as possible. Answer the question and post your answer immediately once it is completed, okay? Now here we go. Come on student. So now please answer this question, man, because all the topics are dealt. I hope that you can able to answer. Come on student, yes, go ahead. You can simply give the number answer 1, 2, 3 for that's it. You need not write all the answer, okay? Just give your number 1, 2, 3 for that's enough. Come on, go ahead. Come on, it's not waste the time, we can make it fast. Yeah, very good morning guys. Yes. So see what you are given, whether you are given ratio and sum. So when the ratio is given, where the sum is given, and another important point is you have to take the sum where the ratio is given to you. Okay, go ahead. Student, I am not getting answer, man. So you are taking lot of time. It seems that yes. Come on, make it fast. Question is given to you. Now you need to respond to this question. Sum of the ages of two brothers is, come on student, is an indication that it is about the present situation. And after 4 years, you are given two different situations. Be careful in getting the answer. Come on, I am waiting for your answer, man. So I just want to see what you put. Okay. Please make sure that you are not making any mistake, man. You are not making any mistake. You are not making any mistake. Just look at that. You are asked to find the present ages of the brothers. Present ages. Every time you must understand the point. Come on, go ahead. Student, just look at that. So you are given two different situations. One is about the present and one after 4 years. So the second one is after 4 years. Come on student. Sum of the ages of two brothers is 72. So A plus B is equal to 72. And after 4 years, so let us assume that elder is A and younger is B. The elder one will be 3 times. So 3 times 3 is to 1. You might see that. So yes, this is about 3 persons. You understand that. Therefore, we have to take the sum after 4 years. We have to add 4. But we have to add for 2 persons. 2 into 4, 8. 72 plus 8, 80. 80 may be divided in the ratio of 3:1. So we can divide into 4 parts. Every one part is 20 and probably 3 into 20. Yes. Students, I think you must be confused to put the answer 1. But 60 and 20 are not the present ages. I hope you understand my point. 60 and 20 are not the present ages. Students, are you getting the point right? These are the ages after 4 years. So when you are asked to find the present, you have to subtract 4 from each, and hence your answer must be 56 and 60. Student, if at all, if you put your answer 60 and 20, it is the time that you need to check once again. 60 and 20 is right, but that not about the correct answer. Not about the present ages. You should always look at the present ages. Okay student, so I think I just want to make some changes. Let me make some changes and I want to see how you are able to answer this question. Okay, now here we go. Student, so right, I want to make some changes in the question, man. Sum of 2 brothers, you can take it as 3 brothers. Sum of 3 brothers is 72 years. I just want to make some changes. And after 4 years, let me suppose that their ages will be in the ratio 2:1:1. For example, if that is the situation, So remember student, we are about to discuss 3 persons. If it is about 3 persons, then how do we do it? Same process. This is the present age man and this is the situation after 4 years. Okay? Right. Sum of the ages of 3 brothers A plus B plus C is equal to 72. Okay? Now, after 4 years means here we. So, A is to B is to C. The ratio is given 2 is to 1 is to 1. I hope you understand this. Student, the ratio is about after 4 years, but the sum is about the present. You know that we have to take the sum after 4 years, which means to say that 72 should be taken after 4 years. So, how much we have to add? We have to add 12. How we get 12, man? We have to add 4 years for 3 persons. Because we are actually discussing this question about 3 persons. 72 plus 12, 84. Now you divide 84 in the ratio 2 is to 1 is to 1, which means 4 parts. Every one part is 21. 2 into 21, 1 into 21, 1 into 21. 42, 21, 21 are the ages of 3 brothers, not about the present, but after 4 years. So your final answer would be 38, then 16 and 16. I mean 17 and 17. What you are doing? You are subtracting 4 from each. Therefore, your answer will be 38, 17, 17. 38, 17, 17. That's it. So, if it is about 3 persons, that is the process of doing this question. Student, I just want to tell you that if any one of you think that, sir, I am unable to understand this question, just I put a straight question to you. When the other people of your same age group are able to answer, they could able to handle, why can't you? So I mean to say that you the people can do this question without any hesitation, but of course probably you must be having some kind of starting trouble, what you call. Usually once we are getting to the topic, it's very easy. See how many people are responding. So why can't you do that? It is very simple process. Just try to understand the question and answer accordingly. Okay, there is no big issue, man. We can easily do it, right? So I think that we can move on to next question. Here we go. A mother is, so this is about present situation and 6 years hence. So we are discussing about 6 years hence. Okay, man. So I think the question is so comfortable. I think we can easily handle this question without any confusion. Come on, student. Yes. So this is the present situation. And this is the situation 6 years hence. What you are given? A mother is 4 times as old as her daughter. 4 is to 1. That is the present ratio of mother and daughter. And of course this is daughter. And sum of the ages of mother and daughter after 6 years will be 62. You know that. Sum should be taken to the present. So we need to subtract 6 from how many people? 2 people. So 2 into 6, 12. After subtracting 12, you will be left with 50. 50 should be distributed in the ratio 4 is to 1. Every one part is 10. So present age of mother 4 parts. 4 parts means 40. I hope you understand this. 4 parts means 40. Okay, man. So I want to make some changes in the question. So let us see. 6 years ago, let us assume that I just want to give a question something like this. 6 years ago, their sum of their ages was, let us assume that sum of their ages was 48 years. So once again you are given 2 different time periods. One is 6 years ago and then you are given present. 6 years ago, previous, and this is present. A mother is 4 times as old as her daughter. Remember, this is the situation of present. And 6 years ago, sum of the ages of mother and daughter was 48 years. Remember, student, I have to take the 48 to present. To get it done, we have to add 6. 6 must be added for 2 persons. So we have to add 12. 48 plus 12, 60. So 60 may be divided in the ratio 4:5. Every one part is 12. So present age of mother is 48. 4 into 12, 48. Come on students, another question is put to you. Now you need to answer this one. Come on, make it fast. But you are waiting, so let me see what information you are given. So you are given two different situations 2 years ago. Oh, this is 5 years hence. Oh my God. So this is going to be very interesting. So you are not given any information about the present. You are given the situation 2 years ago, and you are also given the situation 5 years hence. Let me check. So what information is given to you? The sum of the ages of A and B was 26 2 years ago, and 5 years hence their ages will be in the ratio, 3:2. As you know that we have to take the sum after 5 years. We should always see, man, we should take the sum where the ratio is given. That is one important point you must understand. Okay, right. Therefore, come on students, so we have to take the sum after, so, which means to say that we have to forward each person about 7 years. So we have to add 7 years to reach to that place. But this is not for one guy, but this is for 2 people. So 2 into 7, 14. 26 plus 14, 40. 40 may be divided in the ratio 3:2. Every one part is 8. You are asked to find BCH. 2 into 8, 16. Student, is the 16 is your final answer, man? So 16 is not the final answer. 16 is the age of A after 5 years. But you are asked to find the present age. Therefore, your answer must be 16 minus 5, 11. I hope you understand this. Yes, students, are you comfortable, man? I think yes, you must be. Okay, students, so I just want to make some changes in the question. So let me see how you really respond to this question. Do you understand what is the significance of 7, man? You understand why 7? So you have to get the sum from -2 to +5. -2 means 2 years before. So 2019. After 5, 2026. So what is the gap? 7 years. So we have to add for 2 people. 2 into 7, 14. 26 plus 14, 40. You understand that? Probably another question will help you to get the answer right. Okay. Okay, student, I just want to make some changes in this question. You please do some changes. You please take 3 years over here. And in place of 5 years, you please take 3 years. Okay, man? I think you understand my point. And another change I want to do. So, right, so you please take 48. I did make 2 changes in this question, and you are asked to get the answer for the question. Come on, student, now I think this time you will get it right. Make it fast. I made 3 changes. Go ahead. Please look at the question. So situation is about 3 years ago. Of course, you are not given any present information, and of course, you are given the situation after 3 years. And 3 years ago, sum of the ages of A and B was 48. Okay. And 3 years hence, the ratio of the A and B will be 3:2. Okay. So we have to take the sum to this place. See how many years we have to get back? I mean, we have to move on 6 years from -3 to +3. We have to move on 6 years. How many? -3 to +3. How many persons? 2 persons. 2 into 6, 12. 48 plus 12, 60. 60 may be divided in the ratio 3:2. Every one part is 12. 2 into 12, 24. Yes. 24 is the age of B, but not At present, this is after 3 years. So, if when you are asked to find present, student, am I clear to you, man? Okay. Now, I think we are going in the very right direction. So, probably yes, one more question will help you to get it right. Now, here we go. Come on, student, please handle yourself. Please try to answer this question. Post your answer. I will check it out how you are doing. If there is any correction, I will be doing that. Come on, go ahead. 4 years ago. Student, the very important point you must understand is 4 years ago time period. 8 years hence time periods should be neatly handled. Student, just look at that. So, here the situation is about before 4 years, and of course no present situation, and you are given the situation after 8 years. Tell me, 4 years ago the ratio of the ages of A and B was 13:9. So, this was the situation 4 years ago, and 8 years hence ratio of the A and B will be 4:3. Student, you know that very well, So, what I am going to do, 13:9, I just want to keep it as it is. 4:3, can I write it 16:12, man? Yes, I can do that. You can ask me, sir, what is the advantage? Advantage is like this. See, age of A, student, just look at that. So, actually we are about 2 ratios, both are ratios only, we are not given any sum. Never mind, we can still do it. We can still answer this question with command. Just look at that. 4 years ago, their ages were in the ratio 13:9, and after 8 years, their ages were in the ratio 4:3. You know that the change is not appropriate, right? Then what we must be doing? 13:9 we can keep as it is, and 4:3 we must be taking it as 16:12. I hope you understand this. Probably some of you seem to be very new to these classes, and those people maybe find it little difficult, I understand that. But yes, students, I will be repeating the same. Yes, student, I get your answer, I get your point. Some of you are asking me, sir, why did you multiply that? I answer your question. Yeah, I can see the message. Yes, I can see your messages. Yeah. Come on, student. Age of A, 13 parts to 16, increases by 3 parts. B's age, 9 to 12, increases by 3 parts. And over a period of 12 years, therefore, 12 years, 3 parts, every one part is 4 years. Every one part is 4 years. So, students, what you are asked to find? You are asked to find the difference of their present ages. As I told you, man, the difference between the people will always be the same for any time. Present, previous, whatsoever, it won't change, as I told you that. Therefore, every one part is 4. Difference is 4 parts. 13, 9. See, difference how many parts? 4 parts. Every one part is 4 years. So, 4 into 4, 16. Student, do you understand that, man? What I am actually trying to tell you? How 12? Okay, how 12? So, you are asking me how 12? Because minus 4 to plus 8. What is the difference between minus 4 to plus 8, man? What is the difference between minus 4 to plus 8? That is about 12 years. You understand, the difference is 12 years. And 12 years, and see how many parts A's and B's age changes? 3 parts. 13 becomes 16, 9 becomes 12, 3 parts. So, 12 resulting 3 parts, every one part is 4 years. You are asked to find the difference. Difference of the persons remain the same at any time. See, difference 13, 9, difference is 4 parts, every one part is 4 years. 4 into 4, 16 years. Oh, so you're asking me why by 3? Why I am dividing by 3? Okay, another question, yes. Why I am dividing? See students, 13 becomes 16. Age increases by 3 parts. 9 becomes 12. Age increases by 3 parts. So 12 years resulting 3 parts. Every one part is 4 years. Right. Right students, so I understand that. So in this case actually you are given the ratio. Maybe another question will help you to get the point right. Come on student, I just want to make some changes in the question and let me see how you are responding to this one. Student, in place of 4 years, you please take 5 years, and in place of 8 years, you please take 10 years. Answer the same question again, man. Answer the same question again. Yes, my dear students, so here in this question actually we are discussing about the people of 2, and one is about 5 years ago and the second one is about 10 years after. Tell me student. So ages of A and B 5 years ago was 13:9, 13 parts A's age, 9 parts B's age. And after 10 years the ratio would be 4:3, and as I told you that 4:3 I am taking like 16:12. Makes no difference. What happened? A's age increases by 3 parts, B's age also increases by 3 parts over a period of 15 years. So 15 years, 3 parts, every one part is 5 years. In this question every one part is 5 years. You understand, man? You are asked to find the difference of ages. A's age is 13 parts, B's age is 9 parts. Difference is 4 parts. Every one part is 5 years. So 4 into 5, the difference of their ages is 20. Student, I think you understand this. See how neatly we are handling this question, man. That is the reason why aptitude is an integral part of competitive exams, every examination. So whatever the examination you may attempt, whatever examination, whether it is entrance, competitive, whatsoever, the first test is always aptitude. The reason is, while answering this aptitude, you need not remember any formulas and all that. Just try to apply your logic on this part, nothing more than that. Student, I think yes, we are going right, man. So I think we can move on to next one. Please look at this. A's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of his father's age. A's age after 6 years will be 3/7 of his father's age. So come on students, so what you are given? 6 years, after 6 years, and another point is 10 years ago. You are given two different situations. So you are given two different situations. What is that? One is -10 years ago, and then after 6 years. I hope you understand, my dear students. Okay. Now, so here the relation is between A and father. A's age after 6 years will be 3/7, which means 3/7. 3/7 means 3:7. So that is the situation after 6 years. 3/7. 3/7 means 3/7. 3/7 means 3:7. Students, I think you are getting my answer, right? Now, what is the situation 10 years ago? The ratio of their ages was 1:5. The ratio of their ages was 1:5. See, man? A's age increases by 2 parts, 1 becomes 3. B's age also increases by 2 parts, 5 becomes 7. See, ages increases by 2 parts over a period of 16 years. 16 years, 2 parts, every one part is 8 years. Student, do you understand 16, man? -10 to +6. -10 to +6. The gap is 16 years. So in 16 years, ages of each person increases by 2 parts. Every one part is 8. Father's age, no, you are asking a father's age. 7 into 8, 56. Every one part is 8, 7 into 8, 56. 56 is the age of father after 6 years. But you are asked to find the present. Okay, like that. Okay, you are getting this one. Okay, very good. So 5 into 8 is 40. Very good, man. Very good. 40. 40 plus 10, 50. Yes, you can also do that. Because 10 years ago 40, so present 50. That's a good move. That's a good move. One more question will help you to answer this question, man. Now, yes, I just give you one more question. So let us see how do you answer this question. Okay. Now, for example, if I give a question something like, okay, we move on to next one. Come on, students. So we discussed the same question, almost a very similar question once again. Mother is aged 3 times more than her son Rohit. Student, so here the situation is about present after 8 years. You understand that? After further 8 years. After further 8 years. Why, man? Why I am taking 16? After further 8 years. After 8 years is plus 8. And further 8 years, another 8. Ready? Mother and son. Student, may I know what is the present ratio of mother and Rohit? Of course, the son is nothing but Rohit. What is the present ratio of mother and Rohit? Please respond to my question. What is the present ratio of mother and Rohit? Come on, student. Mother is aged 3 times more. Do you understand? 3 times more. It is not 3 times, but it is 3 times more. Probably you are not getting the point right. So, mother and Rohit. This is about present. This is about after 8 years. And this is about further 8 years. Okay, man? Mother and Rohit present ages would be 4:1. Probably you are not concentrating on this. It is not said 3 times, but it is more than 3 times. Okay, students, almost 90% of the people put 3:1. So where you make the mistake? That is the reason why we are doing mistake in aptitude. Aptitude is always such a topic that it tends to encourage us to make the mistake. But we should keep our cool. That is all important. Okay, man? Yeah. Therefore, mother and Rohit ages 4:1. After 8 years, she would be 2.5 times. 2.5 times of Rohit age. After 8 years, let Rohit age be 2 parts. Let us assume 2.5. 2 into 2 plus 2 into 1. 2.5. 2 into 2 plus 2 into half. You see, come on, man. Mother age increases by 1 part. Rohit age as well as Rohit age also increases by 1 part over a period of 8 years, which means to say that in this question every 1 part is 8 years. So after another 8 years, the same 1 part will increase. 5 becomes 6 and 2 becomes 3, because for every 8 years age increases by 1 part, and hence 6 is to 3, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1 means 2 by 1, therefore 2 times. Mother will be 2 times as old as after another 8 years. Student, the very reason is 4 times, 3 times more. You can ask me, sir, how you are taking this? The reason is a mother will be 2.5 times when we compare with Rohit. If Rohit age is taken as a 2, mother will be 2.5 times, 2 into 2.5, 5, 2 into 2.5. Because that is all about ratio, man. We can take any number. Okay, no problem. I will explain you once again by giving you a different example. Probably one more example will help you to understand this question with more perfection. Good, very good point. Students, I just want to make some changes. In this 8, you please take 4 years. That's all. Okay. Now we answer this question again with more confidence. Come on, student. So what information you are given? You are given the present situation after 4 years, after further 8 years, further 8. You understand why 12? You understand why 12? Further 8 years. Already we are in after 4 and again 8. Right. So here the ratio is between mother and Rohit. Mother age is 4 times of Rohit age. You understand why 4:1? The reason is 3 times more. 3 times more. That is the reason I took 4:1. Come on. After 4 years she would be 2.5 times. If you take Rohit 2, mother will be 5. 2 into 2 plus 2 into half. Mother age increases by 1 part and Rohit age increases by 1 part over a period of 4 years. So I can tell you that in this case ages of each person increases by 1 part over a period of 4 years. The gap is 8 years, not 4 years. The gap is 8 years. So 5 becomes 7 because 4 years 1 part, 8 years 2 parts, and 2 becomes 4. So after further 8 years their ages will be in the ratio 7:4. If you are asked to find how many times, 7/4 times. Earlier it was 2:1, 2/1. Now this time it will be 7:4, that is 7/4. We discuss this question with a different perspective in a different area tomorrow. Look at the question, man. Rahul is as much younger to Sachin as he is older to Dhoni. Student, do you remember this kind of questions? How do we answer? As I told you that, if for example, if I take some example something like this, ABC. For example, if A's age is 10 years and B's age is 13 and C's age is 7, then what I can say about B, you know? B is as much elder to C, 3 years elder, as E is younger to A, 3 years younger. See the difference? 3 years. 3 years elder, 3 years younger. See, these numbers are consecutive. In this particular situation, man, in this particular situation, if you want to get the age of B, you simply take the average. In this kind of questions, so in this kind of question, yesterday also we discussed, and simply we can take, yes student, I will explain you. No, just leave the question, I will explain you once again. I understand that some questions you find it difficult, I know how to handle this kind of questions. Leave it first right now. Question number this. Rahul is as much younger to Sachin. Rahul is as much younger to Sachin as he is older to Dhoni. This is the question you are given. And if the sum of the ages of Sachin and Dhoni is 28, and if you want to get the age of Rahul, Rahul age will be 14. Student, I think now this is absolutely clear to you. Now a question to you. Now please look at the question, man. I just want to put a question to you. In this question, can you tell me what is the age of Sachin? What is the age of Sachin? Because the Rahul age is 14, Rahul age is 14. Somebody says Sachin age 16 and Dhoni age 12. Yeah, you can take it. 16, 14, 12, because the gap is 2, the gap is 2. 16 plus 12 is 28. Okay, very fine. But I only said that Rahul is as much younger. I only said the difference is same, but I never mentioned the difference is 2 years. Then you can also say that 17, 14, 11. 17, 14 difference is 3. 14, 11 difference is 3. That also you can take, man. Because 14 is anyway right, but it can be anything. It is only said that the difference is same, but you never mentioned what difference is there. I hope you understand this. 16 is one of the option, but not exactly answer. If the same question is given to you, your answer must be can't say. Your answer must be can't say. Good. Never mind. Student, I put one more question to you. Please answer this question. Q is as much younger than R. Q is as much younger than R as is older than T. As is older than T. And the sum of the ages of R and T is given 50. Student, if you divide 50 by 2, you will be getting 25. But remember, 25 is the age of Q. If you are asked to find the age of Q, your answer may be 25. But in this question, 25 is not correct answer. You are asked to find the age of T. So that is the question. Come on, student, then what would be your answer? 25 is the age of Q. But did you see that, man? You are asked to find the age of T. We can't say that. We can only say that T age is less than 25. But how much less? You are not given. The difference can be 1, 2, 3. It can be anything like. We are not given the difference. Therefore, we can't say. Your answer must be data insufficient. See, T can be 24. R can be 26. Remember, this is one of the chance. 1 year more, 1 year less. And again we can come like this. This can be 23 and this can be 27. 2 years more, 2 years less. Like that we can take. We can't take exactly 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. It is only given the difference is same. Therefore, your answer must be data insufficient. Okay, good. Very good. Student, just look at the question, man. 4 years ago, when the couple got married, the average was 24 years. Student, may I know why did I take 28 in place of 24? What information actually prompting me to take 28 in place of 24? Please come again. Why I am taking 28 in place of 24? Yes. Come on, yes. I want the response. What was 24? Yeah, of course, 30, 25, 20 is also right. That is the reason why we put data inadequate. Yeah, very good. That is the point. Yes. You should respond, man. Only your response will help me to understand how you are getting the point right. 24 is the age 4 years ago. So, for the same couple, it will be 28. 28 is the age of a couple. So, the sum of the couple is 56. Remember, this is sum of how many people? 2 people. So, when you are given average, you can find sum 28 into 2. Including baby, the average age of the family is 20. 20 is the average of 3 people because including baby. So, this family now is having baby as well. So, 20 into 3, 60. Remember, this is sum of how many people? 3 people including baby. Therefore, difference is 4 years. That is the age of baby. So, your answer is 4 years. Student, I am trying to explain you almost all the questions, but some questions may be a little difficult for sure. I understand that. You can't expect that all the questions are of base level. Some questions may be a little difficult for sure. It is an aptitude. You have the combination of tough questions, easy questions, anything like. We have to make it a habit. You understand that. If you find any questions difficult, we discuss once again. Student, please look at the question. The age of father and son is 3:1. So father and son's age is given 3:1. But in this case, you are not given the sum, but you are given the product. So whenever product is given, the only way to answer this kind of question is something like this. Father age can be taken 3x, son age can be x, and product 3x into x is equal to, come on student, 243. Therefore 81, x square is equal to 81, x is equal to 9. So father present age 3x, 3 into 9, 27, son present age 9. So when you are given product. So when you are given product, this is only way to answer this kind of questions. I will explain. Student is, so I get your question. I will explain once again, no problem. Right. 27, 7 are the ages of these two persons. But you are asked to find 3 years ago. 3 years ago means 24 and 6. Why 24 man? 27 minus 3. Why 6? 9 minus 3. You can ask me, sir, why you are subtracting 3? Because you are asked to find the ratio 3 years ago. I hope you understand this. So probably one more question will help you to get this question right. Okay? Now another question, you get more clarity. Come on student, I just want to make some changes. You please take 4:1 and in place of 243, okay, you take 256. Answer the same question once again. Yeah, yes. So whenever you are given the ratio and product man, so we have no other option but we have to take father as 4x and son age x, 4:1. And of course the product of their ages is given 256. Cancel man, how much you get it? So 84. Therefore x square is equal to 84. Sorry, 64. X square is equal to 64 and x is equal to square root of 64, which is 8. And father age and son age. Father actually taken 5x, 5 into 8, 4 into 8, 32 and 8. Remember student, these are the present ages of father and son. But you are asked to find the age 3 years ago. So 29 and 5. Student, this is the process when you are given the product. If you are given the sum, that's a different, but when you are given the product, this is the process. Okay. So this is the end of problems on ages. I understand that yes, you are getting it right, but still I believe that some of the questions it might find a little difficult for you. I understand. We discuss those questions again. Sure. Okay students, again we meet tomorrow at the same time.